Alright, this is Jay from Graybeard Farms again. This is now early August. We have just finished our guinea bin, calling it a guinea bin. This is where I have about 15 guinea keats. Those are babies. Coming in the mail tomorrow. I'm going to keep them in my garage for 2 weeks, bring them up here for 4 more weeks before I cut them loose. Guinea hens are great for bug control. We've had a bad problem with bugs this year. So this is my 4 rows of asparagus. The first 7 or 8 asparagus in these middle 2 rows seems to have died back prematurely. Don't know if that's for overwatering or underwatering. It's been kind of wet up here though, so it's probably overwatering. They do not like to have wet feet. But the rest of the asparagus is doing really well. This is what it looks like after you leave the spears alone and let them fern out. It's this greenery that provides all the energy down to the crowns in the late summer and fall. Then we get rid of these ferns and new asparagus will come up in the spring. We've already harvested all of our corn, had a bit of wind damage a while back. But we've already harvested the corn, and what is left I'm letting go so I can get some seed out of it. Grapes didn't fare really well. 5 of them lived, but not doing too well down here at this end. This one here seems to have died away. And these are seedless Thompsons, I believe. They're doing fairly well, but the Japanese beetles got all over them, so they're not doing really great. We've already harvested almost all of our vegetables. Herbs are still coming in. I cut herbs and dry them and make teas out of them almost every night. Peppers, Japanese daikon radishes, melons. I see 1 or 2 melons that might ought to come out. This is my anise hyssop. That is tastes like licorice. It's really good. Artichokes have not sent up their stalk this year, so I'm assuming that it's just a growth year. Cherry tomatoes, lots of them so far this year. Getting really tired of making salsa. Cucumbers are way past prime. There might be a couple more coming in down there. I'm going to let all of these go to almost rot stage so I can get the seeds out of them. You don't take seeds out of any vegetables right off the vine. You let them stay on the vine until they're nearly rotten. Tomatoes, lots of tomatoes. So far this year, we got a couple of them ready for picking in there. It's a huge beefsteak here. Got 2 onion left. My watermelon never came in. I already harvested my pumpkin because that didn't do too well. I actually got huge. It was about 80 and 90 pound pumpkin, but then it rotted. So I let it sit and took the seeds out of it for next year. That's where we are. Bees are still doing well. I think I started off on that little container there. That's sugar water. Michael with Swashbuckler Farms. This time of year, there's not a whole lot of blossoms out, so he supplements with sugar water, and they obviously take advantage of it. That's it.